is a massive day for the unemployed.
Day for the unemployed. Right when we all thought it was over,
Yep.
another Google document dropped on Sykkuno. Sir,
Yep.
a second e-girl has hit the timeline.
What are we going to say? A second mentally ill autistic girl has hit the timeline.
Sykkuno became my friend when I was 17 and he was 28.
Oh my God. Being friends is right. Oh my God.
Nothing inappropriate happened at the time, but the history shaped the trust I had in him later. Why you almost imply it he's Chinese Epstein then?
Yep.
TLDR.
True.
I became friends with him when I was a minor.
A former minor. Oh my God. Very interesting. I guess every teacher is also a groomer as well, because these are adults talking to children. Oh my God.
17, and we remained friendly for several years.
Uh-oh.
More recently, he made advances toward me and told me he was not involved with anyone else. I later found out that wasn't true. Had I known, I wouldn't have become involved beyond a friendship due to past trauma.
Like literally, unless a woman is dropping a doc with them being 12 years old and proof that Sykkuno was railing them, nothing is going to happen. You guys just made a cheater seem to be the most sympathetic person in this whole drama with how much y'all fucking lie. The VTube community Google Doc fuckers are never going to recover from this.
I'm sharing
You're
this
never
because
gonna
from
recover.
what I've experienced and what I've heard, this did not feel like an isolated situation.
Yep.
She claims nothing happened, but she's using her age again.
Yeah, imagine that. A woman lying to paint themselves a victim. Weston, I'm truly shocked. I can't believe it.
Emphasizing it. We even got chapters up in this.
Ooh.
How I Met Sykkuno.
God, I hope to God he gets to the part where she just starts autistically spurging about puzzles. If there's not a single puzzle joke, I will be very upset.
We met through a mutual friend who connected us and reached out to me first. This was before I became a VTuber, so I have censored my old account's name and profile picture. I want to be very clear that he did not do anything explicit with me while I was a minor. Our conversations
Then why
were
are we
casual.
talking about it?
We talked about games like Ark Knights and Animal Crossing. Riga Legends, of course. Played Ark together and just chatted.
Ah, Riga Legends, the #1 playground to find my anime Asian waifu. Very cool, very cool.
I'm including some screenshots for context. I'm including this because I think it is relevant to the overall dynamic. There is about an 11-year-old age difference between us, so I was 17 when he was around 28.
And she put it in bold again, even though nothing fucking happened.
Dude said, he's only 3014.
I'm only 32 teen.
POV, Sykkuno hits on you.
How old are you, Amy?
I'm 19.
19? Oh, yes, she's perfect. I'm only 3014.
Oh, DMs leaked. I heard you liked Ark Knights and you were so-and-so's friend.
Bro, she definitely is a viewer of mine. She has to be.
Sorry, never mind. No, I do. I just didn't expect you to talk to me. Yes, I am a slave for all the waifus and husbandos there. So is my wallet. I don't see how this is relevant, but Sykkuno's still a dog for that emote use. Lol. Ni hao,
Why, bro?
I
What's
added
wrong
you.
with the cute little doggy?
Sykkuno started a call that lasted 2 hours.
Oh
so
my
then they
God.
talk about more video games and he drops his dog emote again. I'm just...
Yeah, keep in mind context, WestJet. And I'm hoping you acknowledge this. Sykkuno was underneath the impression that she was of age in this conversation.
Sending you random videos I have saved, honestly. Oh, so this is what you're into. Huh? Wait, did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. Huh? You didn't. I was just messing with you a little. Sorry. So this is what you are into. You didn't think I was just messing with you a little. Here's a link to the video he was responding to. We'll check that out in a sec.
Sure.
Again, I was a minor at this time. I understand.
You did not disclose that. Misplay on Sykkuno for asking, also misplay on you for not stating. Because you knew Sykkuno was 30. And I'll be real, that should be immediately disclosed when you're talking to somebody.
At the end of the day, these were just jokes. But looking back, him making jokes that I now feel have sexual connotations from the get-go feels very off-putting. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video.
That was also just a completely normal video. Like, what? So this is what you're into? Like what, bro?
Might as well make a couple bands by my lonely. Are you lonely on the internet and have nobody to talk to? Well, no worries, because
Are you giving me a fucking ad? Why am I in this?
Who's Child? You don't know Child? That's Saritsa's 11th Harbinger? The one with the hydropower? This is straight up too accurate. Kind of scary in a good way. No, so like straight up, what are you waiting for? Download Polybuzz right now for free and get chatting. Link in the description.
Am I in this?
And pinned comment. Life's a
Use code what? Use code West33 if you want to talk to AI Tectone. Am I on that? Polybuzz. Oh, I can't explore it unless I download it. I'm not doing that. You can do that by using code West33. They better not have taken my likeness on that shit. We can have our very own AI boyfriend techie. Guys, stop. Stop.
Sandwich. No matter the way you flip it, the bread comes first. Now back to Sykkuno.
What is up, guys? It's Sykkuno here.
What? So you're gonna poke me like one time, and then the dinosaur will kill me? So, lol, JK, wait.
I hate how I've already read this entire document and now I'm getting autism again for the second time.
How are you responding while streaming? Also, your hair looks nice today. Octuple messages in a row while having a girlfriend is crazy work.
Based.
Oh god, it naturally looks nice. Dang it, I look like a hobo because of the quarantine. I need a haircut, lol. No. Okay, here they're just talking about hair, using a sus emotes. I never thought so much about.
Are those emotes sus? Like I don't even know what those are. Is there like some type of innuendo that I'm not getting, or why are the emotes such a big deal? Am I just a turbo virgin so I don't understand?
But his comments on my appearance while I was a minor, but going back and reading things like shorter hair is nicer for hugs and stuff, and the implication in it makes me feel disgusted. I had short hair at this time.
He didn't know you were below 18 before the messages.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. You are invited to my 18th birthday party. Since I can't have one IRL, I will be having one with my friends in chat. We will be doing doodles, Jackbox, and other fun stuff.
I really hate to be that guy, but if you're spending your birthday online with your internet friends, that's just really fucking sad. And I don't mean sad in like a pathetic way. I mean like sad as in I feel very bad about how our culture has become so shit that like making IRL friends and finding a girlfriend is nearly impossible because somebody is so miserable. You have to find them through like gaming communities because it's impossible to connect with people in real life. It's sad.
You know you failed as a parent when your 17-year-old daughter is inviting 28-year-old men to her birthday. When is this? Sunday? Oh god, it's at 5 a.m. my time. Maybe I could come near the end, maybe. He was too busy playing Among Us. But like, all jokes aside, I don't think he said anything even remotely suspicious to her when she was a minor. And
I
she
agree.
did state that herself, to be fair. Same
True.
to you, though. You seem super friendly, so...
Now, she did state that herself, WestJet, but I'm sure you would agree that the way she's framing this is trying to make these conversations seem pedophilic in nature. Because otherwise, she wouldn't have stated the age gap, not 3, but 4 different fucking times in bold. She is trying to frame this in the worst way possible, and everybody knows this.
Don't let people, you know, take advantage or something too. There's a certain level of irony to this. Why I trusted him. I knew him for over 5 years, and we would communicate sporadically throughout the entire time and play games here and there. I had never heard anything bad about him, and I only had positive interactions with him. He was a respected content creator in the space with a lot of friends. His persona on streams was very wholesome. He was flirty, but nothing over the top, and honestly, I didn't even pick up on it. When Peak became popular, he started inviting me into group lobbies. After that, we ended up gaming together pretty regularly, both on
and by the way, gaming is just as bad as sexual assault.
and off stream. Sometimes it was just the two of us.
I know. Gaming alone with another person, that's pretty much sexual assault. I honestly hate reading this Google Doc because it reminds me of how awful it was the first time to even try to put into bad faith into anybody's mind that Sykkuno was a pedophile. It's just fucking, it's psychotic.
Other times, one of his friends would join in. He also opened up to me about personal things, his family, childhood, and experience he hadn't shared publicly. At one point, he even gave me his phone number, which was a clear sign that he trusted me.
Okay.
Relevant personal context. I dropped out of school at the age of 15 due to
Here we go. This is the most important context.
being extremely mentally unwell. I am not a very balanced individual, and anyone who has interacted with me for longer than 10 minutes would be able to tell. I struggle with autism, ADHD, OCD, GAD, and an eating disorder. Maybe you should open the document with this, but I digress. Oh, and I forgot...
Hey guys, by the way, I'm fucking retarded, so Maybe that explains why I'm being so sus about these completely normal interactions.
Not to mention, I'm schizophrenic and I speak with demons. They want me to hurt people.
Yep.
I'm kind of retarded.
Dropping this info 15 pages into the document, you know,
Yep.
honestly, a move for sure.
Yep.
Definitely a play.
Yep.
These are not meme illnesses. I've been collecting like Pokemon badges, but real conditions that have been medically diagnosed by professionals. I would love nothing more than to be a normal individual. I also have the self-confidence of
Do you think that if you were aware of how fucked up your brain would work, you would understand why you thought normal interactions were raping you?
a wet rat. I was very honest about this with him and talked about my low self-esteem and body issues. Send her to Shutter Island now. I am not sharing this as an excuse or a way to remove myself of accountability, but I think it adds context as to why I feel I'm more vulnerable to be taken advantage of. I struggle to understand people and I was bullied badly before I dropped out of school. I have never had a boyfriend, been in a proper long-term relationship, or slept with anyone. I have little to no real-world experience.
True.
How the relationship became more than friendship. During that conversation, his interest seemed to shift when he learned I have never had When the conversation started to become much more romantic, I directly asked if he was involved with other girls and made it clear I wanted to know up front. He denied it and then reassured me at the time. Had I known...
Is anybody else getting like just the second wave of cringe from hearing this again? This is actually hurting me. It's actually hurting me pretty fucking bad to have to hear this again.
When he was seeing multiple girls and inviting them to conventions, I wouldn't have gotten involved. It just sounds like all the girls wanted Sykkuno all for themselves. Oh my god, they started playing iMessage games together. He was down bad for the huzz. Let's play 8-ball. No! 2017 Riz. The call ended with what sounded to be like off and heavy breathing after sending him a picture of me.
Yeah, so you sent him a sexual pic and then he jerked off to it. Oh my god, I can't believe he did that, bro. That's fucking awful. What the fuck did you think he was gonna do?
He was the initiator in everything sexual, romantic, and flirtatious. I simply followed his lead. The screenshot below is after I sent him an explicit photo.
Oh my god, I sent him an explicit photo and then he jerked off to it. I got sexually assaulted. Bro, what do you think he was gonna do?
Agreed on a trade, but he
what do you think any man's gonna do?
Never held up his end of the deal. Rules for thee, but not for me, bitch. He did the whole, I'm so nervous, I have never done anything like this before, OMG routine. I didn't ask him to send anything explicit, but seeing as he bragged about his size, I wanted to suggest a photo. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but when your Asian friend says he's packin', he most likely means a TI-84 in his backpack.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Whoa, it gets even worse. They're not even playing 8-ball, they're deep into it. Wait, she called him a
Are they playing Mancala? Or what the am I even looking? What? Dude, I haven't seen one of these things since 2nd grade. This is like deep in the Chinese roots, man. Is it what these Asians are getting up to? Bro, I play beer pong and beer pong only because I'm a fucking American.
Peter, did she know? I was not looking for a handout and declined any offer to pay for me. Well, at least she's better than the other girls. Some of these screenshots are...
Yeah, that's crazy because she kept on mentioning how poor she was. So WestJet, she's not. She also I'm just really poor. I wish I could, but I can't. If only I had money. Oh, man, I'm so poor. Oh, I'm so poor. I wish I had money. Oh, you offered me money? Oh, what a surprise.
Just normal DMs between us, but I thought it'd be more transparent if I posted the intact conversation. So yeah, like this stuff is basically just a normal-ass, most boring, nothing burger DM conversation piece ever.
Big
if you're
true.
a chud with no girlfriend, you gotta get on the emotes game. He used them 20 times.
But shorter hair is
I do the same thing, by the way.
nicer for hugs and stuff. Puts on a moat. I don't know. Both are good. Bro, you're 30 years old and you have any girl you can You're one of the most popular creators in the world and you're messaging a 17-year-old like this?
He doesn't know that the person is 17, Mizkif. You stupid, limp dick, no girl, no children, retard. Holy fuck. And I don't want to guilt you because I know you have the intellectual capacity and prowess of a 5-year-old. He did not know the person was 17 years old at the time and their fucking Discord messages. What, do you think that counts as rape? Holy shit. Every time I see this guy's clip, he's just even more retarded than the last. This is coming from the guy who would break walls, slam doors, and break property in front of his girlfriend, by the way. And that's not allegations. That's not accusations. That's things that he's admitted to. So if you want to act like being a little bit flirtatious with someone by saying your hair looks nice to a person who you don't even know their age of yet, good God, Ms. Giff, I guess everybody's a rapist in your definition.
Dude, this is...
You claimed that a girl was abusive to you because she threw plushies. Shut up.
weird.
He's 30-14, dude. It'd be in your best interest to back off. I point blank asked him if he had a harem or was doing this with other girls and said I wouldn't mind if that's the case.
Would you forgive Ms. Giff if he apologized? No, I want to fight him. I want to box him. I think it'd be great content, too. Yeah. Nah, Ms. Giff is past the point of no return. Absolutely not. Nope. Very rare. There are very few people who I consider unforgivable. But Denims, Hassan, and Ms. Giff are three people who I consider irredeemable, and a apology would not be enough. Everybody else, yeah, I'm cool. If Mr. Pokey apologized, cool. M-Tash apologized, cool. Enviosity apologized, cool. Right? Yeah, I'm chill. I'm pretty easy to get along with, to be honest.
I just wanted to know, was it a case of I'm just easy release? I thought I was special. Was he gonna juggle us on different days? That's crazy. And this is where Twitter erupted. Buckle in. At Sykkuno, you the goat.
Yeah!
You degenerate bimbos have done something incredible.
Hey, Tactical Templar, rare acknowledgement. That guy is the GOAT. I love Tactical Templar.
You were
I really should talk to him sometime. I really should.
so awful that you got people to support the guy who cheated on his girlfriend. It's unreal.
Yep.
Bruh, this guy, lol. That's life. And it sounds like you'd think I'd never plan on coming back. I mean, you have to have balls of steel to come back right now. Not right now, of course. Ooh, you can't censor the dates here. We need proof you were 17 when making the inappropriate comments, unless you have something else. Why do you put it as 17 and nothing?
Why would you censor the dates there?
Happened at the time? Feels like you want to call him a PDF, but
True.
you got nothing, so you have the gray line. Come on.
True.
Insane, because
Big true. She is trying so hard to imply that what happened was pedophilic in nature. Relax, dude.
nothing actually happened, and you also tried to be his friend after, like, actually backtracking. You know, guys, I was 17, but nothing happened at the time.
Dude, I know this girl, and I'm not gonna say who they are, but they were 16, and their father said they look beautiful today. And so she went online and said that she was being sexually harassed by her own father and has never spoken to him. And it's been 9 years. This is what the internet has done to women. Oh, also, side note, she's also autistic. Fun fact, a little bit of a sprinkling that on there. You can't say anything to a woman without them saying you're sexually harassing them. Is that not the most crazy shit you've ever heard? Fucking nuts.
Time, but you know, I was 17. I was 17. From this point onwards, you can blame me for.
Let me tell you what sexual assault was. There was a 16-year-old kid that met a girl online via World of Warcraft, and this girl said that they were 16 too. So after talking for 6 months, this 16-year-old went over to that person's house via the airplane because the dad said it was okay. The guy gets over there. Turns out that 16-year-old girl was actually a 34-year-old woman. The kid had no idea what to do. So she stayed with him anyways because she's an adult. So he assumed that she knew what she was doing. Then when that kid went to sleep, the woman took off all of his clothes and started sucking his dick while he was asleep. By the way, that kid was me. Trust me, I know what sexual assault is because it's happened to me twice. Saying you have nice hair isn't sexual assault. It's not sexual harassment. So all of these people watering it down and preventing real victims from actually getting justice pisses me the fuck off. Because nobody's going to take anybody seriously because there's so many fucking liars. It's crazy.
Being naive, gullible, stupid, and yeah, maybe that applies. I really liked him. I enjoyed spending time with him. He made me laugh a lot, complimented me, and made me happy.
Wow, that sounds great. This guy treated me really nice and made me happy. Are we supposed to feel sorry for you right now?
I rationalized it as how could he possibly do that if he didn't really like me and I wasn't the only one? Huh? Money and gifts? He sent me money once as a Christmas present. I didn't like him because of his money and never asked him for money. I think this is relevant as it's another example of Sykkuno's pattern of sending hundreds of dollars to the girls he was invested at the time. Bro, pattern? It was one gift for Christmas. What?
Yep.
Pattern
Yep.
might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, sure. And your gifts are
Yeah, a little bit. But nothing's more of a stretch than what Sykkuno's dick does to all these VTubers.
great. Don't worry about that. It's not a competition anyway. I just want to do something nice for you, and you want to do nice things for me, so... Psych, ETF. That's so much you didn't have to. Holy moly. Are you
Holy
sure?
moly!
Thank you, OMG, WH. Like, are you sure? Bro sent her 500 pounds. 63,000 Canadian dollars. Other than family members, the most I got for Christmas from a friend was like a crisp high five. For that kind of money, he could jerk it and call all he wants. Oh God, communication after the public allegations. Firstly, I don't know what your mental is like right now. Please don't do anything stupid. Secondly, can I ask you something? I'm alive, and yes, you can. Why'd you lie? I asked you point blank if you were doing this kind of thing with other girls. I believe I even used the phrase, more power to you if so. At the time
I was actually expecting Westjet to have a more big response to this, but I'm glad he's at least being very fair right now.
talked to you, I wasn't. And when I was talking to someone else, that's when we stopped talking as much. I'm sure you could tell. I'm sorry. I know this isn't nice to hear, but you deserve the truth at least. I'm sorry for hurting you. Well, let's not lie. You invited me to Paris while inviting 2 other girls that I know of. You rejected me there, but I did stop talking to you as much. No, I didn't. You said you couldn't extend the trip. And what even if I had? That proves I'm not the only one you're talking to. You had multiple other people ready to be deployed. I have known you 6 years. Can you...
You had 5 other hoes on your waiting list. I know you did. Hey, hate the player, not the game.
not at least be a little
Sorry, hate the game, not the player.
more truthful? Bruh, he is the Among Us guy. His whole shtick was lying. It's not a simple answer. I'm sorry, it's hard to put
Sykkuno actually was very good at Among Us, I will say. I've played it multiple times.
together, especially right now.
I can't believe he skipped the puzzle part. I can't believe this.
I haven't
That was
been
the
having
best
a
part
good
of the
time.
doc.
He's going through a lot right now.
I didn't do anything illegal. Thank you for still caring. Maybe I don't deserve it, but I really needed to hear that. Thank you. My closing thoughts.
Let's hear it.
I'm really sorry to anyone I have disappointed. I trusted someone I only had positive interactions with for years, and honestly, I liked the attention. It made
There it is. And once that attention was gone, well, guys, he's a pedophile. Trust me.
me feel special. I
Jesus.
feel gross and disgusted that I exposed myself and was vulnerable around someone who didn't actually care for me. I was really just another number added to the list. We were all put in a situation where consent was given based on a lie. No one knew he had a girlfriend and that he was messaging and sleeping with multiple girls. So this was essentially a giant nothing burger.
Yep.
Yes, Sykkuno's a dirty dog. Yes, he's a piece of who cheated on his girlfriend. Yes, his texts are awful, but no, he is not a predator.
A predator.
Subscribe if you have...
Oh, that Mugen Predator shout is fucking hilarious. So deserved to get shit on forever because that shitty ass Doc Mugen dropped. Good lord.